Let's look at the round robin routing strategy integration and see how you can integrate it in your application. So to use this strategy, you only need to initiate it with one of the two parameters, either with your defined gateways or with gateways providers. So let's see how this works. So I'll just do round robin equals new, round robin routing strategy. And you can see here, you can either pass gateways or gateways providers. So we shall start with gateways and provide a number of gateways here. I'm just going to provide 2 gateways in this case. So we shall have arif.net, and also the second gateways we shall need here is, as you might guess, permagate.io. And as easy as that, you just need to export this. As easy as that, you can already use round robin strategy. So what will happen with this strategy is it will try to sort of load balance the request, right? Because it keeps switching between gateways. So if this gateway has been used, it might go to the next one. And so if you have a list of gateways, for example, these two, it is going to try to balance the request among these gateways. If you have 10 gateways, it will try to do the same. But while using this strategy, you can't pass the two together. You can't pass gateways and gateways provider because they all return gateways, and you'd be going against what the strategy is about, and it's going to fail. So you have to choose. You can either pass the gateways or you can pass the gateways provider. So we shall start with gateways and come back here to import that round robin like that. And we need to remove this because we won't need that. Just clear the console and do index.js. You will see the first request is going to arif.net. Let me try to show you as well the second way of doing this is by using gateways provider. And by using gateways provider, you're using the network gateways provider. And with this, it's going to keep fetching the gateways, and you might see a difference on this one. So if you do node index.js, let's see what it returns this time around. It returns froster.xyz. But then to really mimic this in practice, I think it's a scenario where like there are 2 requests going probably at the same time. So for example, the first request goes in and it's being handled by arif.net. The second coming request should most likely be handled by the next gateway in the gateways array. So if you have 10 gateways, it might sort of try to load balance these gateways for better performance. And if you want to read more about this, you need to read more about how round robin, about what the round robin strategy is by going to docs.ar.io. And you'll learn more, or probably try to play around with it within your applications. Try to mimic concurrent requests and see how it comes out. I just wanted to show you how this strategy works behind the scene. So again, for this one, you need to be very careful and never provide gateways and gateways provider at the same time, because that's going to fail. And just to show you that it's going to actually fail, let me try to provide them both at the same time. So if I run this, you'll have to see an error saying cannot provide both gateways and gateways providers. But on the other side, you can actually run this without providing anything. And let me try to remove all of this. So you can run this without providing anything, but you can't run it by providing the 2 parameters. So if you don't provide anything here, it's going to use the default. It's going to use the default parameters. So you do node index.js, and you'll see this is going to run perfectly, and you should see a gateway here, right? Just so that you're aware of that. You don't need to over customize everything. Sometimes you might need to use the default gateways. And here, the default gateways are arif.net and permagate.io for this strategy.